finding out that you're going to see the stadium next week. How excited are you to see that?
Very excited to see. As players, we haven't seen it yet. We haven't, we're just seeing the outside and how good it looked from the outside, seeing it lit up at night and getting to practice in it, that's been a great experience. But to see the inside of it and actually be able to see it when it's done, it's going to be very exciting.
So how is it, where are you right now, at least compared to the end of last season? How much progress have you made, and how much more do you feel ready to do what you're going to be asked to do here this fall?
I feel ready. I feel more prepared than last year. Last year was my first actual time playing, getting snaps in the game at linebacker since high school, During the off season, I was trying to be intentional about the details of the position, the run fits, the drop responsibilities, reading run pass, things like that, and my tackling. So I feel like I've taken a big step in that role, along with the whole defense.
How much does your former past of playing running back kind of help you flip the script of, like, you're able to see it kind of similar ways, like you talked about the run fits, being able to read your keys and things like that? Does that help you any when you're on that side of the ball now?
Yeah, it does actually tremendously. We call it being the back. We see the same gap the running back sees. As for my pass, I'd be like, if I had the ball, I would hit the hole right here. This is the hole I would be trying to hit to. So you really can't jump it. You can really be slow to it, play over the top, and then make that read. It really helps tremendously.
What are the things that you're doing more naturally now that took a little bit more time to do a year ago?
Linebacker footwork. Last year my footwork wasn't as good as it could have been. Just being intentional and working on the details of the footwork, reading the guards, knowing when it's inside zone, outside zone, keeping my shoulder square to the line of scrimmage, things like that. It's been good.
What are some of the things that you kind of have to do to kind of get the footwork where you need it to be?
A lot of it work comes in Indy. We do a lot of inside run drills and outside run drills, reading the guards, and just taking those reps in Indy and taking them to team has really been a thing that's helped a lot.
How would you describe the linebacker room, the vibe of it, and the chemistry of the defense so far throughout fall camp?
It's been great. It's our second year in the program, second year under Coach Salgado, and the guys, the guys have always been the guys. Even when I was on offense, a lot of the guys, we got Jake, Duggar, Lip, Cabody, all those always been my guys. We used to go head to head, but now we're all in the same room. We all rooting for each other, same goal in mind.
What do you see? Last year everything was new to you last year, and really for everyone because you had a new coordinator. So what are you seeing as like y'all are doing that better or like that next level because it's his second year as the coordinator and y'all know the defense?
Playing faster as a defense, getting those reads and just being confident in, because it's your second year in the system, you have no excuse. You have no excuse. You know what you're supposed to do. This is your second time coming through an off season with it, being faster to the run fits or being faster in the drops, things like that.
What are you still working on that, okay, I got to, still do better here and do better here to be what you want to be, once you get to mid-season and beyond?
Being consistent with my hands, I feel like, in the run game. Striking and winning with your hands at the line of scrimmage. That could be the difference between making a play and it being a 1-yard gain or a 5-yard gain. Defeating blocks would have to be that.
Kind of piggybacking off of that, how important is it for y'all collectively as a defense to work on stopping the run? I know it was a couple of games last year. You guys got gashed in moments. How do you guys work on that to collectively be able to stop the run?
That's been an emphasis really since Salgado's gotten here. Number one every time he puts it up on the board before the game is stop the run. We got to know we stop the run. We stop the run. They have to open up the pass. Then we can get to the pass rush. But just being sound in your run gaps, not getting nosy. If I got B gap, play the B gap. Don't get nosy in the A. You know what I'm saying? Let the other person do your job, their one and living, and make the play.
What are you seeing up front with the defensive line that gives you hope that that's going to be better this year, that can really help y'all?
Those guys are dogs up front. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are going to have to double those guys. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to use 2 linemen to double them, so that's going to open up the run game and run throughs for the linebackers. I told them, if the double's coming, I'm going to come get it off of you. If they got to come off on me, it's a one-on-one with a lineman, and I like them 100% of the time.